Hey there, it's Tim Burrell wishing you a happy new year. Judy and I had a wonderful Christmas back in Colorado. Gathered the family there, a large gaggle of 14 of us all together for the holidays. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. And there is a bit of a Christmas present for those of you that have done short sales with me. The Congress has passed an extension to the Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act, and that runs through the end of 2014. So for everybody who did a short sale with me this year, if it was your primary residence, you don't have to pay income tax on the amount of debt that was forgiven. In other words, the amount of your mortgage that you weren't able to pay back when you closed the sale. Now be sure to consult your accountant, make sure that you've got all the other details in line, but that's good news. Other good news is in process. The Congress has passed an extension to that same Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act through 2015. So if you're still in the process of doing a short sale, you should be all right. However, I don't see where the president has signed it. It's gotten its way through the Congress, and we expect that this will be signed, so we should have even more good news for those of us that are working in short sales. Now for the more interesting news, the real estate market. We've got all the data up through November, and the number of closed sales was up 2% compared to the month before, which is good, and it was up 3% year to date. So the number of sales is increasing. The inventory is decreasing, which makes for less properties to sell. We've got 4% less inventory than we had last month and 6% year to date, if you want to compare this year to last year. New homes inventory is increasing rather rapidly because they're building a lot of new homes. That's a good sign. The builders think the market's looking good. They're up by 10%. On the opposite direction, the number of resale homes available to look at is down by 9%. So you've got a big increase in new homes available to look at and a good sized decrease in existing homes that are for sale. One of the more interesting statistics is we had a transition into a new multiple listing service data provider with Paragon. And one of the things that happens is the data, as far as days on market, I think it went crazy. There is no way that the number of days on market suddenly had a huge jump up to 90, compared to last year where it was 71 and last month where it was considerably less. So I think that bit of data is completely inappropriate. There's something that has goofed up in the system. You've got to love that when you try to understand the market and what's happening. But the number of showings, the people that are interested, this time of the year almost always goes down. December gets slow and November gets slow. It's 1% less than what it was last year. And if you want to compare November to October, it's 14% less. So when you get into the holidays, a lot less people are looking. But the best news is the prices. Overall, considering all properties, prices are up by 2%. When you're looking at just resale homes, prices are up by 6%. So in other words, the builders, because they're building a lot of properties and putting them out there, their prices are looking good. But the resale homes, since their inventory is going down and there's not that many of them to choose from, you're paying 6% more if you want to buy one. So market's rather interesting. The prices are going up. It's still very strong here in the Triangle. That means I'm hoping you guys have a wonderful new year. Happy, healthy, and prosperous. This year has been great for our team. We thank you for all your support, and we're looking forward to a wonderful 2015. Thanks again.